Which Charlotte custom builders can you actually trust, and which ones are good and which ones are bad? Today, I'm going to walk you through which builders I trust, which ones require caution, and how buyers end up making million-dollar mistakes without seeing them coming. If you want a zero compromise custom build in Charlotte, North Carolina, or surrounding areas, conversation starts and ends, in my opinion, with Arcadia Custom Homes. Arcadia is widely considered the gold standard. Founded in Charlotte in 1994, Arcadia has built some of the most distinctive luxury homes in the Carolinas. Some of them are huge, 15,000 square feet, with many of their largest and most notable projects located right here, good old Charlotte, North Carolina. They've also been nationally recognized as a recipient of the Custom Home Builder of the Year Award from the National Association of Home Builders Custom Home Builders Committee. That doesn't matter. Awards aside, what really sets Arcadia apart is their process and their price. They're pricey. Second up is Kingswood Custom Homes. This is a builder trusted by the professional athletes, high-level executives, clients who want privacy, security, absolute customization. Now, there are legacy builders here in Charlotte, and the biggest one, in my opinion, is Simonini. They have been in the Carolinas for a long time, and they're known for their fancy schmancy builds and also their cost. When I walk a client through a Simonini home, whether it's an older home that's been built 15 years ago or a brand new one, the fundamentals usually feel just right. The structure, the layout, workmanship, second to none. They may not push extreme architectural boundaries, but if you value reliability, execution, Simonini belongs way up on the list. If you're focused on suburban luxury, especially in places like Weddington, Marvin, Lake Wylie, up north at Lake Norman, you have to know Linane Homes. It's a very popular and very strong builder in those areas. They're unbelievable. They understand how families actually live and consistently deliver quiet luxury. They also build in South Carolina. They are a great company, run well, and their product is phenomenal. Beyond those names, there are several builders in Charlotte doing excellent custom work as well. Peters Custom Homes. Now, they have also built in Marvin and Weddington and Uptown as well. I have clients who had renovations, a lot of renovation done by Peters Homes, and unfortunately they were not happy. They would not use them again. But I've been in many Peters Homes, solid, gorgeous, beautiful. I can't say anything really bad about them, but just relating what my clients have related to me. Another great builder, usually in the Plaza Midwood area, smaller lots, Grandfather Homes, one of the top builders here. Top-notch quality, homes feel solid the moment you walk in. Copper Builders, they build in Myers Park, Eastover. They do a phenomenal job executing clean, thoughtful custom homes that actually live well. And there's Grand Living Homes, which is another builder that I trust. I know them very well. They do custom homes, and they also have a neighborhood that they just started with semi-custom homes. The semi-custom homes will cost you anywhere between $1.5, $1.7, $8 million, and they're out in Wesley Chapel area. But the guys that run the company, super guys, Tony and Luke, love them. I've had clients build with them in South Carolina. Beautiful build. Pike Homes is another great builder, especially in neighborhoods like Cotswold, Plaza Midwood, building homes that fit in the character of those neighborhoods without feeling forced or out of place. And A3 Custom Homes is a very small builder that I've had experience with. They're one at a time. They build a house. They do great work. My experience with them has been excellent. When the owner is hands-on, the details tend to get handled differently, and that shows. Now, another custom builder we'll talk about is a little bit different is AR Homes, Arthur Ruttenberg. Arthur Ruttenberg Homes, known as AR Homes, is a franchise. Now what they do is they franchise out the name Arthur Ruttenberg to a builder. Here in Charlotte, there are 3 franchises of the Arthur Ruttenberg name. The advantage to them is that because they're nationwide, they get stuff for cheaper because they buy in bulk. They have tons and tons of floor plans and different homes that they can tweak and change around. So it saves you tons of money on architectural work, which can cost or run $50,000 to $150,000. So if you're coming in and you want to try and save a couple of bucks, they are a great builder. Depends on the franchisee. And everything they do is completely custom. That said, I've had several clients build with AR Homes, and I have seen some issues come up in recent projects where the clients aren't happy. And I've also heard through the grapevine that certain projects have not gone according to plan. And then I've had other people build with AR Homes and they are 100% satisfied. So in my experience, results can vary depending on the local franchisee and specific team running the build. I consider them a good custom builder, but one where expectations need to be very clear going in and where having the right guidance matters. Now there are other builders as well. There are smaller custom builders that I haven't talked about, but if you see them and you want to talk about them, feel free to reach out. We can chat about those. Some of them are excellent. Some are very specialized, doing special things. If you want to explore those options, again, that's an easy one-on-one conversation with me. Here's something most people do not talk about. People who build custom homes, in my experience, usually know exactly what they want, down to the inch. Extremely detail-oriented. And I'll be honest, I personally could never build a custom home for myself. I can help you in a broad way, the style, the layout, the feel, but I ain't the guy who's gonna tell you what kind of wallpaper you should put up there. I'm not the guy who's gonna tell you what kind of tile to put in. I'm not gonna tell you what kind of trim. That stuff I can't do. You have to choose those materials, the hardware, finishes, all by yourself. I mean, I'll be by your side, but you have to make those final decisions. There are hundreds of decisions to make whenever you build a custom home. Even a non-custom home, there are tons and tons of options and things that you can choose that are very, very personal. Now, I have had one client that I was there at the design center when they were building their custom home and they were picking a bathroom, and I chose this outlandish tile. I mean, like, their bathroom would look like I don't know, like the funkiest bathroom of all time. They went with my tile. Their bathroom is ridiculous. So I was of value there. The highlight of the house is the bathroom. They'll tell you that. And either they'll thank me or they'll blame me at some point when they go to sell it. But it's a bam type of bathroom. Anyway, like I was saying, there's lots of decisions to be made, and it's a very, very intricate process. That's why the builder you choose and the guidance you have matters so much. Experience matters. Now, one quick point before we move on, there's a lot of real estate content out there, and that's fine. But just like all builders are not the same, all realtors are not the same either. This isn't about who has the best video, although mine are the best. It's about who's been through enough real estate situations and trouble and angst and knows what matters when things don't go perfectly, and nothing ever goes perfectly. Experience and judgment protect you. Now, separate from true custom builders, there are companies like Jones Homes and Beechwood Homes who, in their neighborhoods, they have like subdivisions that they build, non-custom but semi-custom, very nice builds. They're like in the $1.6, $1.7 million range. They will say that they have 1 or 2 lots that they can build a custom home. I personally would not use them to build my custom home. They're a tract builder, they're a semi-custom builder. They're great. Not saying anything bad about them. I'm just not spending my money on a custom home with them. They're not true custom home builders in my eyes. They are luxury, semi-custom neighborhood builders. They allow personalization and often market homes as custom within their communities, but that's not the same thing as starting with a blank sheet of paper. Doesn't make them bad. It just means buyers need to understand what they're actually getting. Now I'm talking about all the good builders, but yes, there are some truly horrible builders in this market. One in particular in my head stands out. I've had two very, very horrible experiences with one builder in particular, and they are widely known. If you talk to other people, you don't even have to mention their names because they know who they are. I'm not going to name them publicly, but what a bunch of a-holes. I mean, seriously, terrible. I mean, they may build good, but as far as people are concerned, they're low. They're very low. If you want to know who I'm talking about, you can call me. I'm probably not going to tell you, but if you're working with a custom builder or want to, and you're going or talking to these people, I will let you know who they are. Now, if you're building a custom home in Charlotte, here's the bottom line. Builders are not interchangeable. Processes are not the same. And the wrong decision can turn a dream project into a long, expensive headache. I know the builders, I know the neighborhoods, I know how these projects actually play out. If you're serious about building here, give me a call. I'm happy to help you get it right the first time. That's a great Billy Joel song. Get it right the first time. That's the main thing. Very underrated. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you want to find out some more information, I've got a little video over here for you to watch, and there's going to be a PDF for you to download. Take a look at that. Thank you so much for watching. And until we see each other again, next time.